The Philippines is Asia's most OP country, but why? We all know that each country has its own strengths. But what if I told you the Philippines has some serious hidden power that's often overlooked? As we go through this, I want you to think about the Philippines' role in Asia. You might just be surprised by what you learn. The Philippines' location is not just geographically significant, it's historically and strategically crucial. Sitting along one of the busiest maritime routes in the world, the Philippines has long been at the heart of global trade. Ancient Filipino traders were already engaging with people from China, Japan, and even the Middle East, long before Western colonial powers arrived. This interaction was facilitated by the Philippines' ideal positioning along key maritime routes that connected the East and the West. Over time, the Philippines became a key player in the spread of culture, goods, and ideas across Asia and beyond. Its ports have always been vital to the flow of international trade. The country's maritime location has been a constant point of interest for regional and global powers seeking control of these valuable trade routes. Even during the Spanish colonial era, Manila served as a hub for the galleon trade, connecting Asia with the Americas. This trade route spanned the Pacific and helped shape the development of the global economy. In the modern era, the significance of the Philippines' location has only grown. The Philippines is positioned near some of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. South China Sea, for instance, is a crucial maritime passage for oil, natural gas, and goods. More than $5 trillion worth of global trade passes through this body of water every year. Its proximity to major world economies such as China, Japan, and the United States makes it an integral part of global supply chains. Additionally, the Philippines is situated within the Pacific Ring of Fire, giving it a unique geopolitical advantage for both defense and trade. Control over this region has always been a strategic objective for powers seeking dominance in the Pacific, whether it's the United States, China, or other global players. The country's positioning also makes it a natural crossroads for military activity. As tensions rise in the South China Sea and the broader Indo Pacific region, the Philippines finds itself at the center of military maneuvers, diplomatic negotiations, and security strategies. Whether it's the presence of the US military bases or joint military exercises with other regional powers, the Philippines' location continues to play a vital role in the security architecture of Asia. So, when you think about the Philippines' strategic location, it's not just about being surrounded by beautiful beaches. It's about being at the heart of historical and current global dynamics. But the Philippines is not just about its stunning landscapes or its bustling cities. It's about the people. Filipinos are some of the most resilient, adaptive, and welcoming people you'll ever meet. Whether it's surviving natural disasters or simply thriving in the face of adversity, the indomitable spirit of the Filipino people stands unmatched. But where does this strength come from? The resilience of the people has deep historical roots. The Philippines, an archipelago consisting of more than 7,000 islands, has always been shaped by external forces. Historically, the country has endured centuries of colonization, beginning with over 300 years of Spanish rule, followed by the Americans in the early 20th century, and a brief occupation by the Japanese during World War II. Yet, despite these prolonged periods of foreign rule, the Filipino people have managed not only to survive, but to preserve and even strengthen their cultural identity. Filipinos have faced hardships that many would find unimaginable. Under Spanish rule, they endured forced labor, religious conversion, and a foreign imposition of societal structures. Despite this, the Filipino spirit remained unyielding. From the earliest resistance to Spanish colonialism, like the revolt of the native warriors in the Visayas, to the celebrated heroes like Jose Rizal and Andres Bonifacio, the desire for independence became a unifying force. The Philippine Revolution of 1896, which ultimately led to the country's first Declaration of Independence, was not just a rebellion, it was the embodiment of a collective will to fight for freedom. The Filipino people did not simply accept foreign rule, they fought back, and this resistance laid the foundation for the modern Filipino identity. After gaining independence from Spain and briefly coming under American rule, the Philippines fought yet again for its sovereignty. The fight for independence was not just about territorial boundaries, it was about a profound sense of self determination, culture, and national pride. Politically, the Philippines has endured periods of turbulence, from the martial law era to the struggles of transition to democracy. The country has faced trials that would break many nations. Yet, time and again, Filipinos have shown a capacity for renewal, rebuilding, and redefining themselves. The peaceful people power revolution of 1986 stands as one of the most defining moments in the country's history, where millions of Filipinos came together to overthrow a dictatorship without the use of violence. This is not only demonstrated the resilience of the Filipino people, but also their commitment to justice and freedom. Today, the Philippines faces new challenges: poverty, political divisions, and environmental concerns. Its people continue to demonstrate resilience. Filipinos know how to adapt, how to overcome, and most importantly, how to thrive. Now, let's talk about the military might. You might be thinking, wait, the Philippines? What makes its military stand out? Well, if you take a closer look at history, you'll realize that the Philippines has been home to some of the most skilled military strategists in the world. Let's rewind a little. During World War II, the Philippines played a pivotal role in the Pacific theater. Fast forward to today, and while the Philippines is not always in the spotlight like other major military powers, its strategic alliances, especially America, have kept it relevant in Asia's defense landscape. The Philippines' military might may not be as large as some countries, but it's strategically positioned, well trained, and always ready to play an important role in global security. Plus, don't forget the Philippines' long tradition of guerrilla warfare with mountainous terrain, dense jungles, and a rich history of tactical innovation. The country's military culture has always been about using what they have in clever ways. Let's talk about the Philippines' economic power, which is often underestimated. The country may not have the largest economy in Asia, but its global influence is huge. The key to this influence is the Overseas Filipino Worker, or OFW. Filipinos have a major presence all over the world, whether it's in healthcare, engineering, construction, or hospitality. OFWs are known for their hard work, dedication, and expertise. These workers send billions of dollars back home, making remittances one of the Philippines' major source of income. This is not just a small contribution, it's a massive economic engine. Next up, let's talk about the Philippines' natural resources. The Philippines is home to some of the most biodiverse ecosystems in the world. With more than 7,000 islands, the Philippines is rich in natural resources, from fertile lands to lush forests to marine life. This is a country that is literally teeming with natural potential. Not only does the Philippines have significant mineral resources, but also a major producer of agricultural products like coconuts, bananas, and rice. Its waters are home to some of the richest fishing grounds in Asia, and the country's natural beauty continues to attract tourists from around the world. Finally, let's touch on something that's often not talked about enough: the Philippines' cultural influence. Filipino culture has made an impact far beyond the country's borders. From the world famous Filipino food to the global reach of Filipino music and dance, the Philippines has created a powerful culture presence worldwide. But what's even more interesting is the Philippines' deep connection to the global community. Filipino values of family, community, and resilience are admired by many. Even the Philippines film industry, its vibrant festivals, and the Filipino way of life have drawn interest from around the world.